What's up, guys? Welcome to Winter's Blue. Thank you for joining the channel today. If you're new here, my name is Mateo, and I travel in this 2001 Ford Econoline with my cat Lars. Currently, we are in the stages of building it out to be a full-time camper. We've got the wood floor in there, and today we are actually going to be doing two projects. One's like a mini project, but still a project nonetheless. We will be putting a ladder on the back of the van, which will help us get to the top of the van to put in our Maxxair fan. All right, so the first thing we're gonna be doing is installing the ladder. Pretty simple ladder, just like that. Just gonna screw it in to these points, and yeah, it should be a quick job. All right, I'm gonna attempt to do my first drill. Awesome, now we can get up here and work on the Maxxair fan next. All right, so it is about to rain apparently, but I committed to doing this today, so we're gonna do it today. I have a tarp to use in case it does rain, and I need to stop until it stops. But right now we are about to make the template. So we got this piece of cardboard and a marker and also a yardstick. We're just going to mark our template out. It needs to be 14 by 14. So that's what we're doing next. Okay, so I'm like trying to watch YouTube videos to make sure that I'm doing it right, and I'm taking too long. I think I need to just go ahead and put that first hole in this thing, because that's gonna tell me that we're actually doing this. So yeah, let's go ahead and just drill the first hole, and it's gonna make this whole thing real. So yeah, let's do it. Oh god. Oh dude. Oh man. Oh man, I'm not sure y'all can see that. That is a hole in my van. Look at that. Oh man. Okay, that just made this super real. That just made this like the realest thing in the world. Okay, let's continue. All right, so next thing I want to do is get this trash bag and tape the area that I'll be drilling from, so when the stuff falls down, it falls directly into the trash bag. So yeah, let's do that part. Sleep if you want, like who gon' help you get your Z's true. But here's the real scoop. To my library. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. All right, so good news is we found a big tarp to use to catch all of the stuff that falls from under. Bad news is it is currently raining, so yeah, we gotta do this quick. Okay, now for the fun part. Cutting the actual gigantic hole in this van. This is the place of no return, to be honest. This is gonna really, this is where this van build really starts. Putting the first hole in this van. But let's get started. It's not gonna happen if we keep waiting. This is our template. This is our first hole we made, which shows where the middle is. We just need to line that up with the hole that's in here, and then trace another square around it. And then we can start drilling our 4 points, our pilot holes, and then we have a step drill in here have a step drill that's gonna actually make a larger hole for us to put the jigsaw in there. So yeah, let's get started. And there we go. There's our square. This is the larger drill bit, step drill bit. Okay, this is the weirdest thing. You can like feel the air coming up from the holes. That's so crazy. Oh man. I'm just gonna go for it because it hasn't rained yet, but the clouds are getting darker by the second. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh, it's about to start raining. This is such a stupid time to do this.
A few moments later.
Oh my God. Okay, it started raining. It is now full force raining. I gotta figure out how to block that off so it doesn't get wet in here. This may have been stupid. Okay, so it's the next morning. It rained so much last night. I could not do any work for the rest of the night. But good news is the floor is dry. I ended up having to put the tarp up there and everything to hide the holes that were in the floor, and thankfully it worked. But yeah, time to get back to work. Okay, so yesterday I got to cut from here all the way to here, and then the storm came, so now we're just gonna finish cutting this whole thing out. Wow, okay. We just cut a gigantic hole in this van. Wow. This is so freaky, dude. Oh man. Wow, we are well past the point of no return. Let's go ahead and put this Maxxair fan in. All right, guys, we are at the final steps. All right, guys, we are at the last few steps. I got the frame in right here. Now we just need to add some butyl tape, which I have right here, and then we can put in the actual fan. So yeah, let's throw some butyl tape down real quick over these edges. All right, I added 2 layers of the butyl tape. Now it's time to put on this, which is like the housing area of the fan. Okay, one thing I just learned, these little bracket pieces, like the silver pieces, you can actually move those around, because I was trying to put the Maxxair fan and it would just not, like the holes would not match up. So now the holes are lined up, so let's put the Maxxair fan in. By the way, moving to get these camera angles is very scary, so definitely, I hope you guys are enjoying this episode. All right, so the next part I have to do is put the Maxxair fan on, and we should be good. You're supposed to open it up before you put it down so you can get the holes aligned to screw it in. Like so. Then we just place it. You're gonna line up the holes on the side to the holes in the brackets on the side, right here. And then you just slide it in. So yeah, let's hope for the best. Now we need to line these holes up. They're lined up right now. So this is all the dust that fell out of the tarp that was up there. The tarp busted open and just dropped all this right here. So I've got my handy dandy 12 volt vacuum cleaner and we're gonna get all this up. Before I do that real quick, so I ended up moving the ladder over here because I was an idiot and I actually mounted it to the wrong part. I mounted it up here, so when I tried to open the door, it wouldn't open because the ladder was blocking it. So I ended up putting it over here because also I noticed when it was over here, it's gonna really obscure my view when I'm in my bed looking out, which is gonna be super annoying. And on the other side, I was also worried about it blocking my license plate, and I didn't want to get like pulled over for, you know, obscuring my license plate. So I just thought, move it over here. I like how it looks. It looks like tactical, kind of, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm gonna get the van painted in like this week or maybe next week, and everything should look pretty good. But yeah, let's vacuum up. What's up, guys? I'm gonna try to do this quick because my phone just overheated while I was trying to do it the first time. So I didn't get it, but I'm gonna explain to you guys what I did. So this is a 12 volt extension cord. It comes with one male end and one female end here. As you can see, you can see that it is cut off because what I did was I used a pair of wire cutters and crimpers to cut the cord and then split the wires down. The red is positive, the black is negative. Now on the Maxxair fan, it's a little different. The white cord is actually the negative, where the black cord is the positive. So what I've done is I literally just got the exposed wires, I cut them, I stripped them, and wrapped them together. So here I've got the negative to the negative. I just twisted the wires together, and then the positive to the positive, I just twisted them together. So I connected it this way because I'm gonna be using this Maxxair fan through a power generator instead of my power inverter. So if you don't have like a full setup with like a charge controller, inverter, all that stuff, this might be the best way to go. I actually saw this on a different YouTube channel. I'll put it right here. I watched the video. It was easy, straight to the point. So if you guys need a little more on how to actually do this, if you guys want a little more in depth, I'd suggest you go check that video out. That's how I learned. It was very, very simple. I'm not an electrician at all. I was nervous, but this was super easy. So I was trying to put this in and it stops right here. There's so much space left. So I was so confused. I checked on the internet about what this piece is and if I was doing it wrong. It was driving me up the freaking wall. But yeah, apparently you're supposed to cut it to size. So I would have to cut this one probably around here for it to perfectly fit flush as like an edge piece. I'm not gonna do that right now because it is getting really hot. I'm gonna take a break. All right, this is the moment of truth. We are going to plug up our new Maxxair fan into our power generator and see if this works. Okay, moment of truth. Here we go. Oh, oh man, the fan's opening. You guys see that? Okay, this is awesome. All right, I think now it's taking air out. I'm not sure if you can see that on the screen, but it says it's taking air out right now. So what we want is for it to bring air into the van. So let's hit the in button. All right, it just turned off. And now it's reversing. Cool. Oh my God, that air feels incredible. Do you guys hear that? That instantly, wow. That instantly just changed the vibe of this entire van. That feels incredible. Yo, I'm so stoked. This thing is freaking awesome. Oh my God, it feels so good. Whoa, okay. The Maxxair fan works. This was a mission success. All right, it is starting to really get hot in here. I'm about to go take a shower, and I will see you guys back. I'm gonna make a quick dinner, but I need to get out of these clothes. I feel itchy, I feel gross. So I'm gonna go hop in the shower, and I'll be back. We're gonna do a quick dinner, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. All right, so we finished right on time, because I'm not sure if you can hear it, but it is currently raining. So I guess we're gonna figure out if this thing is watertight, one way or the other. So while we cook, we're gonna see if we get any drips through. Hopefully we don't, and it stays watertight. But yeah, while I got you guys here, I'm about to make some dinner real quick. But I just wanted to remind you guys that I am doing this build in 3 weeks. This is the first week. I'm trying to do 2 projects a week. So this is the first project of week 1, where we got the ladder on, and also the Maxxair fan, which seems to be a success, but I guess time will tell with this rain. But the next thing that we're gonna do is probably something with the kitchen area, because I really want to get the kitchen done, put the roof deck up, because I know that's gonna be something that is gonna be really hard to do while I'm traveling. I need to actually be at one location to do that, I feel. So the kitchen, the roof deck, the bed, obviously, and the solar. So that's yeah, that's like 4 projects, 2 per week. Hopefully we can get that done and be on the road in 2 weeks after this video comes out. That's the plan. So yeah, we seem to be making good time, but you know, things could always go wrong, but hopefully they don't. I'm not really putting stress on myself for this van build, because I think I'll talk about it more in a future video. But there's always this like view of what van life is. Like you get this vibe that van life, you're not doing real van life unless you're doing this, or you're not doing real van life unless you're doing that. Like I hear it all the time. I see people who are like scared to just hop in their car, scared to get a hotel when they want to, things like that. And I definitely want to talk about it more. I'll probably dedicate a video to it, at least maybe like half of a video to it, because doing this van build and like building out this Ford, I really caught myself like succumbing to that like ideology of like, I have to have this, I have to have that, or else if I'm not really doing van life. Like for instance, I like puck lights. I'm not sure if you can see them. I like the little puck lights that you can just stick on, but I found myself being like, okay, no, I have to do like a whole entire like light grid system thing that I had to plug into the fuse box, which I don't understand how to do. And I have to do all these things that are just like way out of my wheelhouse, and also way out of like just in general what I want to do. So I had to catch myself and remind myself that I traveled for over a year in a Astro van, which is like half the size of this van. I didn't have air conditioner, I didn't have heater, I didn't have a Maxxair fan, I didn't have anything. And we made it, and I was the happiest I've ever been in that year of traveling with my cat in our little Astro van with leaks in it and all that. We were happy. So coming into this bigger space doesn't mean I now have to go like Super Saiyan mode and do everything like what all the other van lifers do. That's not what that means. I need to just make this van comfortable to myself and be true to what I want. And that's what I'm doing now. So this build might not be conventional, but it's going to be what I want to do. And I'm not doing anything that I don't want to do because I'm the one that has to live here. So that's my little topic right there. That's my little rant. I'm going to talk about it a little more, go deeper into like that whole mindset that I know a lot of you probably get yourself caught in. If you are a nomad traveler, you probably see the stuff on Instagram and all that and get caught up in that. So I'll dedicate a video to that in the near future, I'm sure. But anyways, right now I'm about to make some vegetarian tacos. Just something real quick because I'm starving, and also I want to see how the air out works on the Maxxair fan. So if any smoke occurs, I want to turn that on and see if it can get all that stuff out of the van while I'm cooking. So I'll tell you guys how that goes as well. But yeah, let's get to cooking. So the fan does seem to be working quite well. While I was cooking, it kept me pretty cool. At a point, I did kind of, not burn, but I was starting to burn the potatoes. And I just did the air out, and it literally took the smoke out. And also, it's been raining while I've been doing this, so far so good. By the way, this is not like a sponsored anything. I'm just telling you guys what my experience was in case you do want to get a fan for yourself. They make all kinds of fans. You don't have to get the Maxxair fan one. It's just the one that I got. But yeah. I made some quick vegetarian tacos. They smell amazing. The van did not get nearly as hot as it normally does when I cook. I will say that. So that is awesome. But yeah, first bite. That's really freaking good. Those potatoes, I got them super crispy. So crispy and seasoned. That roasted red pepper really shoots through. That kale, I just wanted to add kale to it, but it really adds to the flavor. The red onion is incredible. I also added apple cider vinegar just to bring out like the acid taste of everything. Because I know I have that goat cheese in there, which is like super, super rich. I wanted to cut that with the acid, but wow, this is delicious. That hot honey drizzle, so good. Anyways, guys, that's all I got today. Did a couple projects, took 2 days because of the rain. But yeah, so far, no rains coming through. It's not raining crazy hard yet, but we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. I'm also going to put a link to the stuff that I use, like the butyl tape. I actually need to add some lap sealant to the edges around the fan. I've been waiting for that to come in the mail. So once that comes, I will add that, but I'll also add that in my Amazon link below. Make sure to check all those out for all the stuff that I used. Besides that, I hope you guys learned something from this video. I know it's probably all over the place. I'm not a mechanic or an electrician or anything like that. I'm just a guy who's building a home out of a van. But nevertheless, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please consider hitting the subscribe button. And yeah. Until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.